Bo.
Mm.
Elon Musk has waded full-blown into UK politics once more. And by UK, I don't mean UK, I mean the UK, because he's specifically taken aim at just the whole decline, the state, the establishment, Nigel, Farage, everything, literally everything. He's even gone so far as to threaten to sue or at least fund legal challenges against people that were complicit in, I don't know, the mass rape, industrial rape of white girls. Mad. He's been on a mad one today, and I'm here for it. I'm all for it. As much as there are failings of Elon Musk, we are not infallible as humans. And when he does come out and do something good, I'm going to cheer him on. He's not perfect at all times, but this is bloody solid stuff. So we're gonna just scroll through this. There's a lot of stuff you can see as we get through it, but I think we'll kind of start at the thing which kind of caught my eye anyway. He started just retweeting all of this stuff to do with this poor girl, the Scots girl that we have just done a segment on. And he just said, look, start by condemning the grovelers and collaborators in positions or of authority in Britain who aided the rape epidemic of their own people or turned a blind eye to their responsibilities, both civil and criminal prosecutions.
Hear, hear. Well said.
Yeah, I mean, I applaud everything. And these are getting huge traction. And he just went on and on and on, retweeting Tommy Robinson. The men of Scotland are stepping in to patrol Dundee, where the young girls were left to defend themselves. And the girls were arrested. Go on, lads. Good. Retweeting, that's good. It's good exposure. Good. Chimed in and retweeted Ben Habib. Successive governments have for decades practiced a policy of mass legal and illegal migration with all its attended damage. It should be self-evident that this damage can only be reversed by a reversal of that policy. So basically saying, I'm promoting mass deportations. And then we get into the really fun stuff where Elon's just basically waded in, slammed his wallet on the ground and gone, I can say and do literally whatever I like. So retweeted Rupert Lowe. Obviously, he's leading a rape gang inquiry. And these figures are shocking, by the way. I don't know if you've seen this. Have you had a chance to see this at all yet?
Yeah.
I mean, it's truly just absolutely disgusting and abhorrent. And he just said, look, I would like to help fund legal challenges, legal actions against corrupt officials who aided and abetted the rape of Britain per the official government inquiry. Please reply below for consideration.
Brilliant. Thank you, Mr. Musk. I completely, I want to completely echo what you've said. Yeah, Elon Musk isn't perfect. I've been quite an outspoken Elon fan for ages now, something approaching an actual sycophant, but jokingly so, almost comically so, singing his praises on Twitter sometimes. But it is with the tongue in cheek. He's not perfect, right? Who is?
Mm-hmm.
Right? Yeah. So sometimes he does do things that are a bit cringe, or he makes decisions I wouldn't personally take, or some of his views aren't sort of nationalist and nativist enough for me. Yeah, he's not perfect, right? But I'll still take it. Again, there could be much more evil and sadistic richest men in the world than Elon Musk, right? And when he comes out with stuff like this, promoting Rupert Lowe and not promoting Farage, great, I'll bring it on. If he wants to put his billions on the line to help us get out of the terrible trough that we find ourselves in, then yes, great, yes, please. And it is sort of out there, right? I mean, this latest Rupert Lowe inquiry and the research that has gone into it, it is all well and good and great and welcome, but it's sort of already out there. There's people like Peter McLaughlin, they're the easy meat, A lot of names were named there. Maggie Oliver, the brilliant Maggie Oliver, has named names a long time ago, right? There's plenty of survivors, people like Sammy Woodhouse. There's a whole community of these people, and they know it's all there. The receipts are there. The names are known. The localities are known. So if a shed load of money can be thrown at it, at the right people to bring prosecutions and things, and with a big enough spotlight shone on it at the same time from Mr. Musk, well, I can only thank the man. Right? It's making me feel a little bit emotional, even.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's good that someone finally, it's not to be too, I don't know, too dramatic over it, but I mean, this is industrial abuse, right? By specific people, it's industrial abuse, and it's lives. Like, people forget, it's I say it's all well and good. It's not all well and good, but people sort of shrug it off. They kind of shrug off. They're like, oh yeah, bunch of sure, some abuse has happened. No, this is lives damaged. They're never going to be fixed ever again. And it's not to say that they're victims and they're damaged or whatever. It's not what I'm trying to say. But the course of that individual's life has demonstrably been changed. It will never be what it was going to be prior to that abuse. And so for someone to finally, with such a big audience, I mean, this one alone has got 6.7 million views. I mean, that's huge. It's absolutely huge. It's massive. It's absolutely massive. For someone to come in and recognize it with such a huge audience, like it is a bit emotional, because it's we in the West, we have a sense of fairness, and this has been deeply unfair, and it's a scandal, and so it feels like some of that fairness, justice may be achievable. I'm not saying it could. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but just having that little glimmer of hope, it's that little spark. That's it does get a little bit emotional.
And the thing I love about this is where he's saying, against the corrupt officials who aided and abetted the rape of Britain. So there's one thing to bring the actual sex criminals and rapists, gang paedophile rapists. It's one thing to bring them to justice, which of course should be the case. You could bury them under the prison for all I care, nail them up. But there's this other thing all about again, it's exactly as I said there, the corrupt officials who aided and abetted them. The vast majority of those, if not nearly all of those, have never faced any justice. And that's what would be nice to see. So very specific, well-known, completely still alive, specific police officers in
living off my tax with a pension, a really good state pension right now. That's disgusting. No, you should be in prison. You should be in jail right now. You should be in jail.
In South Yorkshire or the Midlands, or actually all over the place, or councillors, local councillors, most of them Labour ones, but it's definitely not exclusively Labour.
Social services officials,
social services,
they should as well. I mean, they turn a blind eye because these people were vulnerable children. A lot of these were in care homes and things. These are people that, if you're in a care home, for those outside of the UK or even in the UK, you may not know this, but if you're in a care home, 9 times out of 10, you are a ward to the state, right? You're a ward of the state. There's these things called care orders. So they have deemed it fit to take you away from your parents and go, no, we're in control of you now, because your parents are incapable of looking after you through abuse or many other instances, right? You get taken away. And so if these people were in they were wards of the state, I mean, that's what a fundamental failing on every single level. Every single level. It's just disgusting. And social services did fail them. Like, it's just it's disgraceful. It's absolutely shameful.
Yeah, as I say, things like Easy Meat or work Maggie Oliver has done over the years, just for example, we largely know who really should be held to account, or at least a list of some of them,
Yeah.
some in the most key positions that have had minimal or no repercussions for what they've done or failed to do. Yeah, so to see some sort of justice to begin to trickle through with the help of Elon's spotlight and money. I'm just here for it, obviously, right? Who wouldn't be? Yeah, good.
He's even done stuff. Even done stuff like this. Started retweeting the St George's flag there. Really nicely done. And again, highlights Nigel Farage. And says, look, unfortunately, the reality is that Farage will do almost nothing to protect Britain. That is obvious. Yeah, he goes really hard on him.
I've not seen this tweet. That's great.
And existing law is clear that anyone who was an accessory to aggravated rape or murder, especially of children, is guilty of serious crime and must either serve time in prison if a citizen or be deported if not. The government simply needs to enforce the law. It's good. It's really good.
Yeah. That's quite great that he's saying our exact talking points. Nigel isn't up to the task.
Yeah,
whilst still retweeting Rupert Lowe. Amazing.
Yeah, everyone can see it. And then he's pinned this. He's pinned this. So this is a quote tweet pin of him quote tweeting Rupert Lowe with the rape gang inquiry. It says 85 cities in Britain where local authorities were complicit in the rape of children. That's his pinned tweet right now.
Brilliant.
That's 18 million views.
He's pinned Prince Rupert. Brilliant. 85 cities. God, what a shame.
Fucking
what a shame. Yeah. No, it's great. I would love to see some of those police officers, even the organizations that are supposed to police the police, failing to do their job.
IOPCC or whatever it is.
Yeah.
It's disgrace. This is absolutely disgraceful. Good on Elon wading into English or British politics, wading into the UK, as it were, because he has English heritage. So good on him. Bloody good on him.
Good King Musk. He saved every one of us.
Hopefully, we'll see. Hopefully.